Hi guys, it's Kerry from Luxembourg. Welcome to my channel. I'm popping in today to just do a recap on the 100-day project that I've been doing. Wednesday was day 50, halfway through, and I haven't really been posting anything on Instagram. I was posting photographs on Instagram in the beginning, and I did a few video flip-throughs of journals that I had finished. But the last, well, it must be about 3 weeks, I haven't really done anything. And to be honest, it's because what I've been doing has been really tedious and just boring. And I thought, you know, if I just showed photographs of me gluing in pockets onto pages, it would bore the pants off of you. So I thought, well, I'm not going to do it. And then I thought, well, what I will do is when I'm halfway through, just also for myself, just to have a look and see what I've done. And to see what's left, well, still to be done, and just to keep myself motivated as well. So, like I said, day 50 was last Wednesday. We're already Monday, so I'm a little bit behind. But these projects are not running away, that's for sure. I did just finish this one, so all the more reason to do a little video recap of what I've done so far. So if you remember, I don't know if you've been following me on the videos or not, but in case you haven't, well, let's just go from the start. I started off with my niggle-me-silly pile, as I called it, projects that have been on a pile for anywhere between 3 and 5 years, I think. And you know, my goal was to get rid of everything in that pile as quickly as possible, and just to get, because it was really getting on my nerves, and it was taking away some of my motivation to carry on, because I just didn't know what to do with them. And so the 100-day project has really motivated me to just take the projects, take them apart, relook at them, and, you know, just do something with them. So this was one of the first projects that I did. This book was the purpose was, well, I was planning on doing an all lilac and purples journal, junk journal, and I had a lot of papers already to go, but it just didn't work. And I figured out in the end, while I was doing this, it's the spine was too big, and I just couldn't, I didn't feel comfortable having it as a junk journal, and that's why I was always stalling, when I just couldn't get it finished. And I tried to make a thistle journal out of it. I tried everything, and it just wasn't working. So in the end, I took everything apart and turned it into an ephemera holder. This is my fussy cut holder, and I love it. I use it every day, and it's found its purpose in life. And I treated myself to a nice little dingle dangle on the back. So that was project number 1. And then this one, this book cover, I've always wanted to keep it and do something with it, and just didn't know what. I did have in mind to do a glue, like a cookbook glue book thing in it, which I'd done for a girlfriend. But then I decided, no, I needed a label holder. So I turned this into a label holder, ephemera holder, and just love it. Absolutely love it. I have another one. Oh dear, I just threw one of my signatures down. Sorry about that. So I've got another book cover like this that I think I will do something similar with it. I absolutely love it. There are a couple of holes here as well, in case I want to add in a traveler's notebook style insert on either side of that. So that was the project number 2 that I've done. Now, in between, I have been working on, but very slowly working on the purple journal, but from just one journal. Hang on a sec, I'm going to pick up the other signature that just decided to fall all over the floor. I'll be right back. So sorry about that, guys, I'm back again. So yeah, out of a journal with 3 or 4 signatures, well, it all kind of exploded and went, yeah, all kinds of wrong. And now I have 4 journals. I've got a big, fat, single signature one. I've got one with 3 signatures. And then I have 2 with a couple of signatures. And yeah, like I said, I've been I've been working on them on and off all the time. I mean, just a little bit every day. But it's time consuming, and to be honest, showing you what I've been doing, well, yeah, it's not that easy, because if you see, this is the ephemera for all of the purple journals. And so, you know, if I'm going to be making tags like this, you don't really want me to see me doing that. And I have done more embellished tags and everything, but that's all I've been doing. And I have started gluing everything in now. So things are definitely moving along with the purple journals. And here are 3 of the covers. Now it's funny, I'm not a huge batik person, but when I saw this fabric, I took my signatures into the fabric store with me. And when I saw these fabrics, I just thought, wow, that's perfect. So that helped get the process moved along, and got me motivated even a bit more. So I've got these 3 covers, like this one too. This is a vintage, what was it, a pillowcase, I think, but from an upholstered chair. So I've got these, and then you're going to probably be thinking, yes, but there's one missing. Well, I'm in the process of making another one of these, but obviously with a much smaller spine, because I just love this one. So I've already pasted it. I just need to put the cheesecloth or the linen on top and paint it, and then we're off, ready to go. So for those journals, I also have the inside papers ready, and like I said, I've been gluing pockets in and getting those ready. So those are fine. Everything's moving along good there. And then we have my bee journals. I decided, instead of doing 3 chunky single signature traveler's notebook sized ones, that I'm going to do for this one, it's traveler's notebook size, but it's going to be a 3 signature hardcover little, sort of like how would you say, like a legal kind of book. I'm going to use this on the cover of the hardcover and make it sort of ledger style. And for this one, I've got all the other papers ready. I just haven't, this one is, I put this one on the back burner for the moment, but it will be done. I have to count how many days I have left, so it's not that many. But things are moving along quite well with these, because as you see, there's enough ephemera to fill them up, and it's ready to go. So that's those ones. And well, let's have a look at this one that I just finished. I won't do a flip through, but this was a journal that I had started, oh, it must be four or 5 years ago. It was when I was on Mrs. Cogg's design team, and I'd obviously, you know, gotten the kits for it and started it, but I probably got distracted and, yeah, decided on a different project, and this kind of got left in a corner, and then it probably got turned into winter, and then got distracted by Christmas journals, goodness knows what. But long story short, it got forgotten, and I had the cover made, but just the signatures weren't complete, and yeah, stuff was cut out, but not really backed or anything else. So now that everything's sewn in, and oh, this size, I just adore it. I think it's just such a lovely handful. I wish you could feel it. It's just, she's so compact and just so filled. And there's 250 pages in this little girl. And as you could see, it's full of writing space. Obviously, I am going to stick in a lot of the images as pockets or side tucks, but I am not going to be doing any flippy flappy window or anything like that. This is going to be a nice, simple and cute little journal, and that's it. Sometimes I get a little bit, what's the word? I don't know. I think when I look at all these complicated and intricate flip-flops and this, that, and the other, it scares me away. And I think, oh no, I can't do that. And it takes away my mojo. It's my own fault. And so with this one, I just decided, no, it's like the cover as well. I tried putting lace on it, layering it. In the end, simplicity was the best thing. I think she's perfect the way she is, just like this. And then on here, I instead of gluing down the doily, I decided just to hang it up and put a little key on there. Maybe that's the key to the orchard, who knows. I will actually take it off and put a vintage button there, a white or a pearl one, and then put it on top so you can see it better. But I love the way she's turning out. So that's so she's basically off of my niggle-me-silly pile, because I actually love her. So she's like on the fun pile now. She's going to be done probably tonight. I'll finish gluing in images and everything. I'm looking forward to that. I really am. Just sitting down and going through the pages and gluing it in, the lovely images. Now these, I had this collection of signatures, and they weren't even this complete. I was planning on doing, yeah, sort of Tim Holtz style 3-signature journal, and yeah, whatever. I think most of the kits in here that I was aiming on using were RoxyCreations. This is Vintage Studio 717, Artymaze. There's Rachel's. So basically, those three, I think it was mostly those 3 designers, yeah. So what I've done now, I still need to trim that and strengthen it. There's little bits to be done still. But what I decided to do, I had these covers, I'd bought them. There was a notebook in here, but most of them were damaged, and they were super cheap. And I thought, well, those could be fun covers, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to use these and just put a single signature in and decorate the pocket and fill it up with stuff, and then put a notebook of scraps or a such that you can pull out, you know, have it hanging out here, and decorate the cover. And these will be ready to go. I've got a market coming up in May. And so when I go to markets, I like to have different price ranges of items and also different choice of items. So these will be ideal to take to the market as well. The only thing I'm not too sure about is whether I make TN style. Whether I sew it in completely or maybe just put them in with an elastic. Could be an option. Not sure, I haven't decided yet, but not that far yet. But in a few days, I'll have to start thinking about it. So, now, leftovers. I have these leftovers from my little fruit journal. And instead of keeping them, well, one of the packs are going to go with the journal to its new home. And then I have these odd bits and ends. This is going in the bin. And I've said it before, but I am just useless at covering envelopes or doing... they end up so chunky and so awful. It's terrible. So, bin. And then I've got this little booklet here. Well, it was, to be honest, it was supposed to be... Let me zoom in a bit. It was supposed to be a journal insert. But the measuring was all wrong. I mean, even if I sewed it in this way, you could hardly get the pages open. So I've decided to make a couple of journals for it, one for each side, and then maybe a little ephemera holder for the middle here. So that's like a quick project that I'll be able to take to the market as well. And this was also on my niggle-me-silly pile. But this doesn't really niggle me silly, actually. This, I'll do something with this eventually. It's just Tim Holtz, sort of the same style as the 3 others, but I will turn this into a proper nice big journal at some point. So my pile is looking so much healthier and so much happier, and I'm so much healthier and happier for having done everything and gotten everything this far done. Anyway, I do have a few covers left, which they don't take up a lot of space, so they're just going to lie around in my craft room until I decide what to do with those. At the moment, I'm working on the latest, and this is the last project. I'm working on 3 traveler's notebooks. They're all Tsunami Rose. Also have been in my pile for a very, very long time. So I've got the fabric out to make the covers. I think I'm going to do that right now. And I have all the ephemera for those ready cut, just ready to be inserted and put in. So that should be a fun, quick process for the next hour or 2. Will take me to do the covers and start filling them up. So that's it. But it's still not the last project. There's one more, but I don't know where it is. I do have a traveler's notebook, and it's an Artymaze one. It's a travel, like a real travel journal kind of thing. But that's not really on my niggle-me-silly pile. That's sort of like an in-between, but I have had it for a long time, so it's about time I got that done. But if I get that done even after the 100 days is over, that doesn't matter, because that's not such, that's not one of these projects. These have to be finished within the next 40 odd days. Well, yeah, it's 40 days now left. So I'm going to have to get my little tush in gear and finish them up. And I will do a flip through of this cute little lady, hopefully tomorrow, if she's all stuffed and finished. I mean, I'm not going to stuff her too much because she just, you know, she's just lovely. But she does need images on some of the pages. So I'll do a flip through of her. Now, the other section, the other thing on my 100-day project was all my vintage items, my flea market hauls and stuff like that. Now, there I've been to a couple more flea markets, so obviously that pile, oh, sorry guys, just knocked you. My flea market stuff has grown, so I'm going to have to find an outlet and figure out where to sell it and how to sell it. But I think that's going beyond the 100-day project. And I will also do a separate video on that to show you what I have and to see if there's any interest out there in some of the items that I have in my stash. So that was it for now. I will be doing videos, yeah, within the next few days with hopefully these 2 finished projects and more. And that's it. Hope you're all well. Thanks for joining me. And if you're new to my channel, well, thanks for popping by. I hope to see you again. And if you're a subscriber and you've been hanging around for a while, well, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate, you know, all the supports and the comments and everything. It's highly appreciated. Keeps me motivated. Right, guys, that's it for today. Take care. Stay safe. See you in the next video. Bye.